If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
In 1966 Southern California, Richard Montanez grows up as a hard-working child with a strict father and supportive grandfather. He meets his future wife Judy in school, where he begins selling burritos to other children. He is arrested at a young age when nobody believes that he earned his money honestly. As adults, Richard and Judy marry but live as hoodlums in a gang, hustling to survive. They make an effort to turn their lives around once Judy gets pregnant with their first child. A second child later, Richard and his family still struggle to make ends meet as Richard searches for honest work. He eventually turns to his friend, former hoodlum Tony Romero, who helps him get a job at Frito-Lay. Despite lying on his resume, floor head Lonnie Mason hires him. Richard begins paying attention to all the nuances of the factory and starts pursuing engineer maintenance leader Clarence C. Baker to teach him about the machines. Despite some reluctance, Baker agrees and teaches Richard how to operate all the machinery in the factory. Unfortunately, the Reagan administration begins to severely affect low-paying jobs and Frito-Lay's stocks begin to go down. This eventually results in some of the workers getting laid off. Frito-Lay CEO Roger Enrico releases a video encouraging the workers to think like a CEO, which inspires Richard. After picking up his kids from school, Richard takes them out for Elote's Mexican street corn. Noticing that his youngest son Steven likes the spicy flavor, saying it burns good, he realizes that the way to save Frito-Lay is to pitch the brand to the Latino market. He convinces Baker and the rest of his co-workers to let him take some unflavored Cheetos home. But Judy offers that he talk to his father Vacho first about a job. Vacho ends up belittling Richard's plans, causing Judy to support Richard even more. The Montanezes work tirelessly trying to find the perfect spicy flavor for Cheetos. Eventually getting the right concoction, Richard attempts to pitch his idea to Lonnie only to be turned down. Forcing Richard to sneak in and copy Enrico's phone number, Richard manages to get through to Enrico, who, while perplexed over being called by a janitor, is intrigued to learn that he saw his video and asks that he send his flavored Cheetos. He tastes them and is immediately hooked, setting up a meeting at the factory right away. While Lonnie is upset with Richard, Richard prepares himself for the pitch. Finally getting the approval of his father to back him up, Richard proceeds to speak from the heart and his pitch is accepted, with the Flamin Hot Cheetos being put into production. While this results in more jobs, the new flavor is not flying off the shelves. Disappointed, Richard's children point out that there are no advertisements for the flavor. Richard returns to work and orders everyone to use their skills to sell the new flavor from the street. The tactic works and Enrico calls to ask that the factory produce an even bigger order. While Baker gets the promotion he always desired, Richard is still a janitor, though Baker gives him some support. Lonnie asks Richard to clean upstairs, only to find Enrico, who tells him that he understands his struggles growing up, before revealing that he has been promoted to Director of Multicultural Marketing. Richard is applauded by all his co-workers for his success and he happily calls Judy to tell her the good news.